We will also continue to honor our commitment to safe communities. Florida is a law and order state. We will not allow law enforcement to be defunded, bail to be eliminated, criminals to be prematurely released from prison, or prosecutors to ignore the law. I've never seen someone jump to their feet as quick as the Attorney General just did when I talked about soft-on-crime prosecutors. The fact is, these soft-on-crime policies have been tried in communities throughout the country to disastrous results. Crime has skyrocketed, morale for police officers has plummeted, and the quality of life in some of our cities has been destroyed. We in Florida have stood by the men and women of law enforcement. Not only do we reject defunding law enforcement, we enacted $1,000 bonuses for every single sworn law enforcement firefighter and EMT in the entire state of Florida. And I'm asking the legislature to re-up these bonuses for another year. They all deserve it. Serving in law enforcement is a noble calling, and we will not allow our officers to be smeared by reckless politicians or corporate media. My proposal is to increase pay for state law enforcement by up to 25% and to provide $5,000 signing bonuses to law enforcement personnel who either transfer to or begin their careers in Florida. Will spark a tidal wave of qualified professionals seeking employment at agencies throughout our state. And I'm happy today to be joined by Officer Yehuda Topper from the North Miami Beach Police Department. Stand up and be recognized. Officer Topper took his talents to North Miami Beach from New York, where he's involved in law enforcement, and he's the first Sabbath-observant Orthodox Jewish police officer to be hired under the current rules. And so, welcome to Florida. Thank you for your service. And let there be no mistake, to all who wear the uniform, the state of Florida stands with you. Now, law and order also means having strong borders. And we have a crisis at the U.S.-Mexico border over the past year that's witnessed staggering amounts of illegal migration and a massive influx of narcotics such as fentanyl. And rather than defend our sovereignty and enforce the border, the federal government has released hundreds of thousands of illegal aliens to communities across the U.S., shipping them to Florida at alarming rates, including by sending clandestine flights in the dark of night. Now, as a state, we cannot be party to what is effectively a massive human smuggling operation run by the federal government. Companies who are facilitating the movement of illegal aliens from the southern border to Florida should be held accountable, including by paying restitution to the state for all the costs they are imposing on our communities. I'm also requesting funds so that when the feds dump people here in Florida illegally, the state can reroute them to the states that have sanctuary policies. Florida should not be made to bear the burden of our federal government's lawless open border policies.